Now let's talk about Princess Catherine. She's hosted her annual Christmas Carol concert at Westminster Abbey. The theme of the service held in the candlelit Abbey was kindness and showing love to others. What more can you tell us about this?
Well, it's glorious, isn't it? We go from the absurdity of the Montecito Madness to the glorious Princess Catherine. And this is what she did. It was a glow-up, wasn't it? Pure class, while the Sussexes were crafting glue gun wreaths, wasn't it? And it was the Westminster Abbey. They had William, George, Charlotte, Louis. They're all there. They had A-listers turning out as well. I see you've got a picture of Paddington Bear. Kate Winslet, Eugene Levy, who did that wonderful interview with William, as you know. Dame Mary Berry from our famous baker over here. And they had real heroes as well, Holocaust survivors, D-Day veterans and young carers. And there was all sorts of things like sea shanties were sung. You had Bible readings. And the theme, as you say, was all about kindness. If you can be anything in this world, be kind. And this is what it was. It was great to see her again after her own cancer diagnosis. People love Princess Catherine over here. They had 1,600 guests and they heard a mix of traditional carols, music and poems. As I say, Kate Winslet was there. It was lovely to see her there. And there was a Bible reading from Prince William himself from the pulpit. And it was all held in the candlelit Abbey. And it was absolutely glorious to see that sort of stuff. She was also wearing this long green Christmassy coat. And what she did, she's a princess for the people, because she met members of the congregation inside the Abbey and she spoke to Holocaust survivors and so on and so forth, as well as, I say, Eugene Levy, who lifted the lid, peeked beneath the kimono of what Prince William's really like. It was a beautiful message, and I say the message this year was, in a fragmented and disconnected world, small acts of generosity and love can bring people and communities together. There you go.
There you go. All class, Princess Catherine. Now, Prince William is going to make a major change to royal family Christmas traditions. Now, we've been speaking about the Christmas traditions, but talk to us about this major change. What's Prince William going to do?
Well, his manner, one of the things he said with this great interview, as I say, with Eugene Levy, is to sort of turn around and say, we're going to modernise the royal family. We're going to get rid of a lot of the pomp. A bit of a pity, really, because I think the people like the pomp. But he's ready. He thinks some of the Sandringham rules are really, really weird. So some of the things they have, for example, you have dinner at Sandringham on Christmas Eve, and that's a black tie event. It's a precise schedule. There's seating plans which are dictated by rank. And as I said last time, the last person to come in to the reception is the most senior one, the king. Christmas lunch itself has no formal seating plan, but the royals come to a table from their rooms, and the rooms themselves are arranged by their status. So lower tier members of the family are basically housed in what are servants' quarters, as far away from the dining room as possible. Now, Zara Tindall, who's the daughter of Princess Anne, she was not assigned an HRH title at birth. She would be the last person to come in as a result of her being quite lowly on the pecking order. And William, I can tell you, absolutely adores Zara. So he would hate the practice of leaving her to the back of the queue. But William also wants to get rid of these wonderful little traditions, which I quite liked last time. I was telling you about these, the naff gifts that they give to each other, which are basically these are £5 gags, which you have, and you had all sorts of tchotchke things which are given. I remember there was a loo seat, a leather loo seat given as one present. You had a picture of the Queen's face on all sorts of things like slippers and so on and so forth. But that's what he wants to do. He wants to have a more relaxed, basically a Middleton family type vibe is what I'd call it.
Okay, Andrew Eborn, UK barrister and broadcaster, president of Octopus TV. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's always a joy, Gabriella. See you next week.